Hey everyone, welcome back to Cracking the GRE Math Subject Test. This is Calculus 2 and we're on question number 27. So in this question we're asked to find the volume of the solid in the first octant of the XYZ plane, bounded below by the XY axes and the unit circle. So we're going to look for, just to help us visualize this, we're going to draw our region of integration. If we are looking from above, so that this is y and this is x, then the first octant is going to be in the first quadrant of the xy axis, and it's going to be bounded by the unit circle, which we can draw here. So our domain of integration is going to be this area right here, which we can set up in our double integral as follows. If we're integrating, we can integrate first with respect to y and then with respect to x, where y goes from 0 to this unit circle, which is square root of 1 minus x squared. So we're going to write y equals 0 to y equals the square root of 1 minus x squared as our bounds, and then x is going to go from 0 to 1, because x equals 0 to x equals 1. And then the function that we're integrating is z equals 8xy. So that's going to be in here, 8xy. Alright, so now we just have to solve this integral and evaluate it. So let's see, let's do the inside integral first. So leave the outside the same, x equals 0 to x equals 1. And what we'll get is the integral of 8xy with respect to y is going to be 8xy squared over 2. So that's just going to be 4xy squared. And we're going to integrate that with respect to y, or we're going to evaluate that from y equals 0 to y equals square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay, and all this is dx. Well, let's see. What is the integral? I'm going to leave this the same. What is 4xy squared? Well, y evaluated at y equals square root of 1 minus x squared, that's going to be, I'm going to pull out the 4 in front. So we get xy squared. So we'll get x times 1 minus x squared minus 0 squared is 0, so that's just going to be 0. All this is with respect to x. Okay, so now let's evaluate this integral with respect to x. We'll get 4 times, well, x minus x cubed integrated is going to be x squared over 2 minus x to the 4th over 4, and all of this has to be evaluated from x equals 0 to x equals 1. So this will give us 4 times 1/2 minus 1/4. 1/2 minus 1/4 is 1/4 times 4 is going to be 1. So our answer is B.